Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Pay Us No Mind. And let's talk about social money and investing in human potential. Now, we know about the explosion in NFTs, non-fungible tokens. And non-fungible tokens are like certificates of authenticity. You know, they state this person bought this item on this date, and it verifies it, which makes it easy or gives people more confidence in buying it. So when you resell it to somebody, they can have confidence in knowing that it ain't hot and that the cops ain't gonna come knocking at their door, demanding that they hand it over, and they're gonna get beat and lose their money. So that's pretty the problem that NFTs solve mainly. Now, outside of that, they can also be used as keys that unlock access to stuff, as well as a form of currency. So let's say the NFT is a piece of art. The value of the currency will be tied to the value of that individual piece of art. Now, social currency is about making the artist the currency. So the artist becomes the currency. So it's kind of like treating the artist like a company that does an IPO and goes public, where that artist is now broken into shares and everybody can buy a piece. And those pieces are currency. Those pieces are coins, like how you got Bitcoin and you got Dogecoin, you got Capo Coin, which is the currency of rapper and friend to the room Jim Jones, and you got Hugh Coin, which is the currency of rapper and friend to the room Connie Digital, and you got PUNM coin, which is the currency of Pay Us No Mind. You know, now these coins, man, they can be used for multiple things, and there are some things that make sense to me and there's some things that don't. And you got a lot of platforms that facilitate the whole social money movement that we have kind of like bubbling underneath the surface. And I'm gonna start covering these companies and reviewing them, like which ones I think have the best infrastructure and the best system, and whether it's worth it to invest in some of these coins, and whether it's worth it to create a coin, and which platform you should create a coin on. You know, so diving into that, but just getting in, just touching on the topic of some of the infrastructures that I see. It's like you got some platforms like a Galaxy, which is the coming platform, because it's not available yet. So I think it's in beta of Spencer Dinwiddie, NBA player Spencer Dinwiddie has a platform called Galaxy, and that infrastructure, the social money is more so used like an OnlyFans subscription, or like currency, really, where the person that buys the currency can use the currency or use the social money to do things like pay for a one-on-one with the artist or celebrity or whatever have you. They can pay for direct chat access to be able to send them a text message. They can pay for posters or anything like that, you know? And in that sense, it's like that's value for the person who owns the coin. Like if I have Pay Us No Mind coin and you got to buy my coin to buy stuff from me, that benefits me, but doesn't really benefit you so much, you know? So that's a very one-sided system because of the fact that people buying and selling doesn't really do anything for the value of the coin. What you want is for it to be on an exchange, like how a company IPOs and goes public, you know, and the stock is on the exchange and people buy it and the stock goes up, and people sell it and the stock goes down. That's kind of what you want. Now, in the sense of a platform like Galaxy or something like that, that's not happening. You know, it's just people using it as a form of currency, which doesn't even make sense for an artist to do, because you end up losing sales because of friction and stuff like that. Like somebody wants to buy a shirt from you and you say, hey, dollars. No, I want you to go and buy Ethereum from this crypto platform, then come back after you buy that Ethereum, trade it for my currency, and then buy my shirt or my sneakers or whatever have you. And yo, that's an L. You're going to take an L on that, man. Mad people are going to abandon the process. So that part of it doesn't make a world of sense to me. You know, maybe it makes sense to somebody else, but not me. I think the value of it is more in the exchanges, like putting your social currency on an exchange or buying social currency that's on an exchange, because that way the selling and buying impacts the value. So it's like when somebody buys, that lowers the supply. When the lower the supply, with a demand that's high, sends the value to the sky, right? Let's get our Jesse Jackson on in here. I am somebody, right? It's like the more people buy, man, that supply gets low, value goes up if the demand is there too. So what that means is effectively, everybody that owns the currency now has a value that is increasing, or an asset that is increasing in value. So it's like, this is more so a hypothetical scenario, and the math might be off by, I don't know, a lot, right? But let's say I put up 100 Payusnomind coins backed by $100, and that means that each Payusnomind coin is valued at $1. Then you come and you buy 50 Payusnomind coins, which decreases that supply to 50. So now you got 50 Payusnomind coins backed by $150. So the value of the Payusnomind coins go from $1 to $3. So in you buying 50 Payusnomind coins, you just increased your money. Effectively, you went from spending $50 to sitting on an asset worth $150 in an instant, like that, by participating in the system. So the more people buy, the more people come to the party and buy that coin, the greater the value increases of the asset that you hold. So social money, in a sense of community building and in a sense of everybody being able to benefit from the success of an artist or a company or whatever have you, carries tremendous value. You know, because I have the Payusnomind token, and that's like me, I put it up on Uniswap, you buy it, and if other people participate and they come and they buy it, and we create products and stuff, playlists, whatever have you, marketing campaigns that only people can get if they have the coin or whatever have you, right? And everybody got to buy this coin to do that. Then that's just increasing the value of the coin, and everybody benefits from that increase. Particularly the people who got there first, because they got it at the lowest price. So everybody that bought it at the lowest price, when that starts going up and that demand starts to increase, they could 20 times, 100 times increase their value. You know, so social money, investing in human potential, buying into people you think is going someplace, right? This is a new thing that's bubbling, that is poised to kind of explode, like the whole NFT thing. And there's companies that spearheading this movement, like Zap Theory, like Rally, like Roll, like BitClout, all of these companies. And I'm gonna start reviewing them, you know, going through all of the different aspects of them, whether they're value, whether they carry any value, whether you should use them to put tokens up on them, buy tokens from them, all of that type of stuff. So look forward to that, man. You know, as always, you guys can find books and consultations and discount links and all sorts of stuff like that in the description box below. If you want to dive into this whole scene of NFTs and tokens and stuff like that, there's links to Coinbase and Binance in the description box as well. Anybody want to reach out to me, you can. At Payusnomind on Instagram, at Payusnomind on Twitter, Payusnomind@gmail.com. This is Gift signing off. Payusnomind. Peace, good people. One.